Yesterday we brought you out, audio didn't work again. I put the heat tape on the hydrant yesterday.
You can see, and of course this isn't the safest thing in the world, I get that.
Okay, so here's the heat tape I ran again. We'll heat this pipe. The heat should penetrate all the way down and keep the whole pipe hot when we have these really, really cold. Okay, all right, good morning. It is Tuesday. What is today? February 18th, Tuesday. It's cold, it's cold. Yesterday we brought you out, audio didn't work again. So I ordered another mic. It'll be here tomorrow. I'm going micless, so I'm using the camera's audio here. I'm testing this out. I wanted to see if this would work till I get my new mic tomorrow. It's not windy. Usually the wind is what messes everything up. So hopefully it's still enough. We're gonna give it a shot. So hey, if it's poor audio, I apologize. We're working on it. We've got another mic coming tomorrow. As I said, it's Tuesday, February 18th. Yesterday was beautiful. We got some snow the past weekend, and then yesterday it was hot. We were overdressed and everything else. I put the heat tape on the hydrant yesterday. Again, the audio didn't work, so you weren't able to see that. We're also down. We were down a few kids yesterday. AZ, I'm walking out to get AZ's bike. She's in a mood today, so told her, hey, I'll go get your bike. You ride your bike. She was out with us yesterday. It was just Natalie, myself, and AZ. Henley and Evelyn ended up getting AZ's cold, we think. So they were out yesterday. Henley's on the mend. He's out with us today, so he's back. Heavy's inside by herself right now. These kids had a birthday party last weekend, and so happy birthday, Knox. Hope you're healthy, man. Hope my kids didn't bring something to you. All right, I got the essential for the 3-year-old. Whatever's gonna make her happy. I don't know. She just woke up grumpy today, so one of those days. Okay, so yes, we are down our chicken. We're down our chicken girl. So we'll go ahead and take care of the hens today. Check on these hens, and I'll show you all the heat tape. I don't know what's going on. I put the heat tape on yesterday. The insulation was supposed to get here Sunday, and it never showed up. Yesterday was President's Day, so everything was shut down. So I'm hoping that insulation shows up today. We can wrap that heat tape with that insulation, and then hopefully that solves our problem. I'm really hopeful. I mean, the idea, I'll show you guys. I'll bring you over and show you what we did and go over what the thought process is there. Here's your bike. There you go. Probably be one when we're done. Okay. No, we need to open the sidewalls. It is dusty. Come on, Katie. Yeah, it needs to go like this. Pull on it and turn it. Come here. No, it needs to be straight. Bend down so this is straight, level. Now do it. Pull. Pull towards you. There you go. Keep pulling towards you. And keep level. See that? Just gotta keep this level. Keep going. You got it. And Cooney has a treat. So we named this little girl. She looked like a raccoon. She looked like a raccoon when we got her as a pup. So we ended on Cooney, like a raccoon. Cooney. Annabelle. The normal mess. Not horrible, not ideal. She got poop on her udders. It's not as bad. I'll just wipe her down. Looks like they pooped in here.
They did? In the water tank?
Annabelle, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oh, she's pooping. Hold on, shut it. Annabelle, let's go. Go. So a couple of things I'll show you here in a minute. One thing I need to bring a drill out and get that fixed. Annabelle keeps getting out. The 2x4 above the stanchion there's only one screw. One of the screws fell out, so there's only one screw, so it's almost hinged. So when she moves around a lot, she can maneuver that to where that 2x4 slides over, and then the 2x4 holding her neck is able to open. So I keep forgetting to do that. I need to bring a drill out tomorrow. The other thing I'll show you, again, we missed audio yesterday. The audio video didn't work yesterday, so we ran that heat tape. I'll bring you guys over and show you what we did. I am still waiting on that insulation. Once that insulation shows up, we can finish that out, and hopefully that solves our problem over there.
They call tumbling on those.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Clean out their nose.
All right, so when we're done, when we get Annabelle out here, I'll usually throw some hay out. I was throwing it right next to the water like this, but look where Annabelle's sitting. She's standing right there. And of course this morning we came out and there was, one of them was standing right there and they pooped right in the water. So I'm gonna rethink. I'm gonna rethink where I'm placing this hay. So I'm no longer gonna put it by the water trough. At night I think I'll just move it down. Move it down the way. Just get them away from the water. And then in the morning I'm just gonna start throwing it over here. So the other thing I do is I just leave a little bit in here. I leave a little bit in here for Annabelle to entice her to come in the morning. And then here's what I was talking about. I need to get this fixed. So this moves as soon as Annabelle comes in. This 2x4 locks her in. So you can see, and of course this isn't the safest thing in the world, I get that. Just really come in with the grinder and grind this down. Look, the million things you should be doing. But you can see I had 2 screws on there, but one of them, yeah, this guy's loose. So I just need to bring out, I want to bring out a couple more screws and a washer. So if I can put a screw here, and some washers to lock them in. But see how this is wobbly? When Annabelle starts moving around, she can manipulate that, open this thing up, and then her head just slips on through. That's happened a few times. It's happened a few times in the past week. So last thing in the world you want is this opening while you're in the middle of milking her, because that's a big, big animal. If she doesn't want to get back in, she's not getting back in. So it's mid-milk, that happens. I mean, I was lucky enough I was able to grab her harness and kind of pull her back in. But again, she's a big, strong animal. If she doesn't want to get back in, she could just walk out. And then we've got a problem in our hands. if we didn't completely milk her out, which is a problem. I've talked about that in the past. Just when you're hand milking, it's super, super, super important to get them 100% milked out so you minimize the chance of mastitis. So it is, I mean, sun's out. It's still pretty cold. It's cold enough to where, again, we want to maintain a slow flow on here. So we maintain water going through this hose the whole time I'm finishing up what I want to do. Last thing in the world I want to do, fill this thing up, be forced to turn this off, and then all this water, it's happened before, this water will freeze, it's cold enough. If it sits in there stagnant for 5 to 10 minutes, this hose will freeze up, and then we've got a whole nother issue on our hands. Okay, so why do I waste time? Well, I don't say waste. Spend time. It's not a waste of time, in my opinion. That's why I do it. Why do I spend the time doing what I'm doing? Bringing the hay out, being strategic with where I place that hay. I did a video on that a couple months back. I will put the link. It's right here. The link to that video is right here. So if you want to check that out, I will also put it at the end of the video. But the link to why I'm strategic with where I'm placing the hay during the winter for my cows, check that video out. It'll explain it all right there. Okay, so here's the heat tape I ran again. I talked about this yesterday. Obviously the audio didn't work, but no, I didn't do it correctly. It was a 6-foot tape. It was a little too long. I just continually wrapped it. So it's all good. The idea is we're gonna heat this pipe. We've only had about 18 inches here, but that pipe should go down at least another 3 feet, hopefully 4 feet. I don't know, this was here when we got here, but the frost line here in Colorado, I believe, is around 30 inches. So the idea is this pipe goes below that 30 inches, and then when we shut this off, it clogs at the bottom where the water's coming in, and then there's a little hole that drains that water out. What we're thinking is there's silt or dirt or something that's clogging that hole. Typically you put it in rock, so you've got good drainage, but I'm sure over time, you know, dirt seeps in. We probably have a clogged hole. So my hope is we'll heat this pipe. The heat should penetrate all the way down and keep the whole pipe hot when we have these really cold days. So I've got this. I'll plug this in. I'll run another 3-way over here. I've got power right here. Plug this guy in. And then when that insulation comes, I'm gonna wrap this as well, just to keep the heat, keep it insulated. So hopefully that helps. All right, we are gonna call it a day today. As always, appreciate each and every one of you. If you find value in what we're doing here, my hope for this channel is that you are able to pick up a tip, a trick, a golden nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, go ahead and subscribe, leave some comments, leave some feedback. Hey, I'm gonna throw a couple videos up. Earlier I talked about, and I'll put that back up here, there was a link earlier in the video, but why I'm intentional about where I place my hay, that's right here. Down here I'm going to put one, we were talking about cold weather, what we do with our cows in the cold weather. I've got another video right here talking about some tips, some tricks, some ideas to help you through cold weather with your cows. Hope that helps. Appreciate each and every one of you. We'll catch you next time.